Today, I've decided to take this show on the road and do something a little bit different. I'm in Lolita. Directly behind me is the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch factory. I'm here 41 years later. I'm going to go into Lolita and take a look around 40 years later, see how things are looking. So today brings us to Silmar, California. We are heading to the Halloween 3 opening scene right off the overpass here, right off of San Fernando Road. Now that we have exited, you guys are going to see the actual bridge from the movie. There it is on the left. So this is the other side of the bridge. Harry Grimm Bridge goes running underneath this bridge and comes out the other side, which is the side they film from. So as soon as we cross over to the left here, you will see not only the bridge are we going to go under it, but also this blue building coming up on the right, which I have gained permission to go through into. Our lucky day. I got permission to go on site and film for Halloween 3 filming locations, and this is one of them, used in the main first 5 or so minutes. now that we've visited our very first location from Halloween 3, let's check out what's actually on this bridge behind me. So this is the road that is underneath the bridge from Halloween 3.
Linda, I can't get out of it. I'm really sorry. No, just a bunch of doctors talking about boring stuff. Linda, take it easy. I'll be back to take them trick-or-treating, I promise. I'll call... No, I can't remember the name of the hotel. I'll call you Monday. I gotta go. Bye.
We'll be back with more dance parties right after these messages.
Two more days to Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 2 more days to Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
I think it's the next exit.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that's it. Then we go about 10 miles and turn right on 33.
What I want to know is why they put their factory out here in the middle of nowhere.
All right. Here. Listen. Santa Mira, founded 1887, farming community. Grew up around a large dairy. After World War II, a wealthy Irishman, Colonel Cochrane, converted it into a toy factory. Silver Shamrock Novelties. Now given over to the manufacture and sale of Halloween masks. Largest in the world. Proud community, predominantly Irish.
Irish Halloween masks?
California? You never know.
I feel like a goldfish.
Company town.
I'm not ready for this. We need a plan.
Okay, how about this? We get back to that gas station. See if they know anything. We could pose as a couple of buyers, maybe rent a couple of rooms in that motel. That way, at least we'd have some place to talk without the whole town watching us.
Good point.
Good evening to you.
Say, partner, you happen to know, is there a vacancy here in this motel? My wife and I need a place to stay.
You've come to the right place. Light packers, aren't you?
We've had a lot of practice.
Ah, there's Mr. Cochrane now. A great man, Colonel Cochrane. A true genius.
Watch your driving, honey. You could have killed that man.
I did sorry about that. Glad it didn't hit you. And a great big thank you for taking it up. You all right?
No problem.
Hey, buddy cup for San Diego. This is my wife, Betty.
Pleased to meet you.
And right there's little buddy.
$40 under the blotter. That about cover it?
Oh, heavens, yes, thank you, sir. Have a pleasant stay. Mr. Cupper, I presume. Your rooms are waiting.
Damn factory. Got their orders all screwed up and have to stay in this dump again.
Oh, that's great. Hey, audience of Brady!
It's 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock. Curfew. Curfew.
Ellie! Ellie!
So Dr. Chavez comes out of the building directly behind me, crawls out of the window, and he proceeds down the street this way. He nudges up against this building. Then he proceeds this way, across the street. He then goes into this yard, into the forward roll, on the corner of Main Street and Mission.
Operator.
Please hang up and try again. If you'd like to make a call, please attempt to try again. If you need help, you have to dial your operator for assistance.
Robots from the factory. So this is the factory located at 281 Lolita Drive. This is as it stands in 2023. Suffered a degree of earthquake damage over the last couple years. You can see over here, there were no interiors filmed in this except for one shot that was filmed in there, right beyond those doors to the left. And then also, those roll-up doors were used twice in the movie. And there's a scene of Tom Atkins running along the top. Aside from that, no interiors were filmed here. That was in the factory a long time ago, and there's no way they could have filmed what you see in the movie inside there. I was honestly afraid to come see the damage firsthand, but not as bad as I expected. I thought a lot worse. Thought this would be in a lot worse condition. Thought maybe even halfway torn down. The roof collapsed in there. That was pretty much all like that last time I was here. The windows are all and have been knocked out for a while. Ton of bricks. Hopefully I could take some home for a souvenir a little bit later on when nobody's out. This part for the factory, for the most part, looks okay in the middle. All those tiles are still intact. So this part withheld. The top part, not so well on the top there. A windy day here in Humboldt County. Also, this part is still held together pretty good. It's around the side, around the corner over there, that didn't hold up so well. There's what used to be the front door, boarded up. 281 Lolita Drive. Those doors can be seen in the movie at one point or another. I think they use it twice. Upstairs windows knocked out, and when I come around the corner, you'll really see the damage. This side didn't. The side that we're coming on got it the worst, actually. There's some broken stuff out here. Gotta watch where we're going. There you see, that's the side that got it the worst. Actually, I was in the factory a few years ago, and it was already on the verge of falling apart. All in all, much better than I thought it would be. You could see up there at the top in the corner, it looks like that's the part that's going to come down next. It's right there. Right there. Zoom in a little bit. So everything you see along this strip was used in the film. The Lolita Market, where Dr. Chalice gets his six-pack. The Bank of Lolita, which was Shamrock Savings in the movie. One of these buildings, I'm assuming this one, was used in the interior of the Grimbridge store. Over there used to be the Dublin Inn. Robots from the factory. So the phone booth would have been on this corner here, and actually in the movie you can see across the street the Gilded Rose Tavern. And if anybody's interested, this building here is for rent. You could have a curbside view of the Halloween 3 factory right out your window. But by the look of this place, I think little Buddy might have met his demise in here because there's so many bugs left over from whatever was here. Two things that don't go together. For rent, sign, and all these nasty bugs. So Dr. Chalice comes out of the building directly behind me. He crawls out of the window and he proceeds down the street this way. He goes running along behind the buildings here to the right, crossing the street of Mission and Montgomery. He runs along the side here. He nudges up against this building. Then he proceeds this way across the street. He then goes into this yard and does a forward roll on the corner of Main Street and Mission when he thinks he sees the robots from the factory. And in the shot you can also see in the background the Shamrock factory. Alright you guys, well if you enjoyed the H45 series so far, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can also catch up with me on Instagram. I have 2 Instagram pages. I have the Ottoman Dad's Collectibles Instagram, which is right here, and then I have my personal Instagram, which you can follow me on, which is right here, the handle, My Halloween Life. So if you guys want to connect, we can connect there. Until next time, you guys, I will see you back. We're still on the road to Halloween. A lot of good Halloween stuff coming up, so stay tuned.